I should go.
Day 3, morning, about 7:15. It was a wet night. I don't think it actually rained, but the mist and the drips off the cliff made for wet tents on the outside. Inside I'm bone dry, and most of my gear was tucked up underneath, so we're in pretty good shape. It doesn't seem to be raining right now, but the fog is still thick. One of the things I wanted to show you were these holes we have to dig in the ground in order to go to the bathroom. So this is a composting toilet, and it's probably the nicest outhouse I've ever seen, and all the major campsites have these. They were built to reduce the ecological impact of thousands of hikers along this route, so that's pretty cool. Although climbing a ladder to go to the bathroom makes going to the bathroom in the middle of the night more interesting. I haven't tried that yet. Oh, we got more fuel. Campers going the other way. So
thanks, Dave.
Yeah, thanks, Dave. Campers going north, so they're almost done. They had a spare canister, and we didn't complain to them, but we were explaining we needed the fire pit for breakfast, and they gave us some more fuel. So win-win, they don't have to carry it, and we don't have to starve. So excellent news there. Today's our longest hike, 17 kilometers, so we're going to take it nice and slow. There's a ferry crossing in the middle, after which apparently we can buy pop. So I'm looking forward to a Coca-Cola around noon. And then a long slog. We'll probably get in around dinner time. And then I'll talk to you then. Alright, so this is Susiat Falls. Susiat, something like that. And it is the landmark and our freshwater source for this day 2 campsites. There were people bathing in here last night. I put my feet in. The water is cool but not glacial. And this morning I'm going to stick my head in and wash my face. Day 3, 8:45 in the morning. For the first time, we've seen the sun. This is a good thing. Now I have to go dig my hat out of the bottom of my pack. Alright. Cool arch, we're going to walk right under it. There's the ocean. We're at low tide. The sun is shining. My feet don't hurt. Life is good. There, we have emerged. That wasn't so bad.
All right.
So every what, about 3 feet or so along the trail, we run into something that looks like this. And sometimes it ends well.
Yeah, the trail is not really a trail here.
And sometimes, yay, it ends poorly. Good thing we waited for the dry season. Alright, ferry crossing at Lentement Narrows.
The blog.
The blog.
You better do it quick. Yeah, it just came up. Whoa.
That's right.
Right up there, huh?
There.
It looks way different that day.
Yeah, it does.
Alright. Having fun, George?
I am having a great time. Thank you very much for asking, camera.
You're welcome.
Great news.
You think it'd be ice?
He said big fish.
Chili.
Right.
We were in there for probably
I'll take a peek.
Yeah.
2 hours yesterday.
Bring in the catch.
Oh, something, yeah.
Oh, look at that thing.
It's pretty foggy.
And occasionally, you get sections of boardwalk like this.
That are actually intact.
Yeah, usually they're half rotten and more of a liability, but occasionally, especially today, We've gotten long sections of this, which allows us to make good time. Occasionally they have been destroyed by bogs or landslides or just buried in the mud. But when the going is good, it's good going.
You're rolling.
Alright, so by our guesstimates, this is kilometer 37 and a half. Makes this beautiful point the exact halfway point for the entire trail.
Woo!
It is also our rest point, or will be in about half a click. Our last rest point before we're done the longest day, 17 clicks. It's 3 o'clock in the afternoon, well 10-2. Beautiful day. Still got plenty of water. Life is good. On that rock over there, it's difficult to see, are sea lions. And then over to the left, once in a while you may be able to see spouting whales. You got sea lions on the right, whales on the left. This is an amazing place. Creeps Creek has this natural breakwater, a sandstone formation that runs the whole length of the beach. And tide's going out right now. It's pretty cool. Day 3, 7:15. We've arrived at Cripps Creek. Longest single day hike, 17 kilometers. And the point where we passed the halfway point. We're at kilometer 42. 37 and a half is the halfway point. We now have less kilometers to go than we've traveled. Technically, everything's going well. Tents, food, stoves. Physically today was extremely tough. 2 kilometers, the last 2 kilometers was pretty tough, and it was a lot of mud, root, climbing, and there were sections where the only thing holding the trail to the cliff was a section of roots with some moss on it. The ground would give visibly as you stepped on it, and you knew there was nothing underneath it. You were being held up by, the path was being held up by plants that were being held up by nothing. It was 200 feet down to the ocean. We were getting tired and a little punchy, so that was scary sometimes. But I was trying out the tents because the weather today was gorgeous. That was another thing we had to deal with, was the fact that it was really freaking hot for the first time. So a little bit of heat exhaustion, and there was no water along the whole 17K we did. We had to pack it in. There was a ferry crossing, and I bought a Coke, and I bought a bottle of water, and so I was able to hold out. I was glad I did, because the 2 liters would not have been enough otherwise. Anyway, I'm going to lie down and rehydrate and make some dinner.